Welcome to Crime, Time, Grime. Presents. Thelma, Thelma, Thelma. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education and research. This video contains the creator's opinions, comments, and allegations for the purpose of education, comment, entertainment, and criticism. It is not to be misconstrued as facts. This is a trigger warning. If you are easily offended or extra sensitive, you may want to bypass this video.
This right here's a little confusing. I guess I should have brought a mirror in here because I ain't used to doing this on TV. We're going to
I was on TV! Ah, did you see me? I'm a natural!
Thelma, honey, you're not on TV. It's 2022, and this is the internet. You are not a movie star, nor a TV personality. Anyone can be on the internet, Thelma, even you.
I can't do this. You see, I got pimples right there. There's some red spots right there. And then on this side,
What are them red spots for?
That's because I pickle. Because I just can't stand pimples.
Ew, gross.
That's just absolutely disgusting. Nasty bitch.
Oh my God. My mind just left me.
Now, that was a fucking lie. It didn't just leave you. It's been gone for a long time, Thelma.
Get your face real good and clean, because it helps with them pores, and get your eyes real good and clean. And I keep cleaning the same eye because I'm backwards.
I think the rest of us already figured that out, Thelma. We know you're backwards. You don't have to remind us.
Stop it. Stop making stuff up. My husband doesn't hit me. He is not the reason that I'm in therapy. It is none of your business why I'm in therapy, but it has nothing to do with him.
I would put good money on that he's a big part of why you need therapy.
Stop lying on him. Stop making stories up on us. Just because you are miserable and you have to get on here and beg for money because you need tools so you can do a job, or because you need a place to live for the night to keep yourself warm.
You and Jimbo stop lying. That's all you two do is lie. Hell, even Nicolina will tell the truth when she fucks someone over, but all you and Jimbo do is lie. Ms. Thief, you have absolutely no room to talk about people asking for money or needing money. Get off your fucking high horse. Ms. pled guilty to theft by deception. Asking for money or needing money is nowhere near stealing it and scamming it like you and Jimbo do.
I'm only going to be in here one more time. This is it for me. I'm not coming back.
That is a wise decision, Thelma. Because every time you open your mouth, Thelma, it's only to change feet. You get caught in your own lies constantly. Matter of fact, I would bet this isn't the last we see of you. Only problem is no one would bet with me, because everyone knows the truth.
I am an old country girl, and Leslie in here will tell you, and anybody that is from the Eastern Kentucky area will tell you this. We take care of our men. We were born and bred to do that. That's what we do. When you have a good man, you take good care of him.
Well then, Thelma, you better find yourself a good man, because that motherfucker sat on his ass while you went to jail to support his ass. But I imagine you appreciated the vacation from constantly wiping his ass. However, that felony will be on your record for the rest of your life. And, even after that. Can you say Ancestry.com?
Mommy did my daddy that way. My daddy was a coal miner. He didn't do nothing but cut the grass when he got home. He never washed a dish. He never swept a floor. That was the way I was raised. So don't call him lazy, because it's me that won't let him.
Well, I was born to coal miner's daughter.
Thelma, Thelma, Thelma. I know you were born in the 70s, but you jumped right out of the 50s, missed the 60s, missed the 70s, missed the 80s, missed the 90s, missed the 2000s, missed the 2010s, and landed your ass in 2022. You were groomed by your mammy, you were groomed by your grandmammy, and you were groomed by Jimbo. They groomed your ass so Jimbo could be lazy. Thelma, women quit being second-class citizens decades ago.
Leslie's in here and she'll tell you she does the same thing.
She's backing you up.
Eastern Kentucky women were always taught, if you have a good man who treats you good and goes out and makes a living, as a woman, you take good care of him. You make dinner for him. You keep his house clean. You do his laundry. Because he's who pays your bills. My husband pays the bills here, guys. I don't.
First, some, and only some Eastern Kentucky women were groomed. Stop using that as an excuse to cover for Jimbo's lazy ass. Jimbo does not, repeat, Jimbo does not, go out and make a living to support you, Thelma. He defrauds the government for a living. Thelma, should we pull out the video where you say you make good money? You remember, the $500 tennis shoe video? This is where your lying gets you, Thelma. And, your lies depend on which way the wind blows that day. Your story changes to your advantage and you think no one notices that you can't keep your story straight. You, also, proved me right about the Medicaid, food stamps, etc. Because those dogs aren't paying the bills. You only use breeding those dogs for cash under the table. Those $500 tennis shoes were most likely stolen. You and your husband are always slamming other people, when you're no better than anyone else.
Yeah, I breed my dogs, I do. But I only do that once a year. That money don't last all year long. Stop lying on him.
You and Jimbo's story has changed about the dog money, again. Now, it's not enough to last all year. You tell others not to lie on Jimbo, when you're the liars. Both of you need to stop calling people liars and stop lying yourselves.
But what goes on in this house is none of your business. And
if you don't want your business out there, then don't put it on the internet. If you don't want your business out there, then leave other people's business alone. Which includes Mama T, the Liberators, Ernie, and everyone else. Fair is fair, bitches.
because everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. You're worse than Ernie. Mama T, you're worse than Ernie. Regulators, you're worse than Ernie. What is it?
Liberators.
Liberators, you're worse than Ernie. You know,
No, Thelma. You and Jimbo are worse than Ernie.
and the people who's giving Mama T money, you better really think really hard. It's Christmas time. Don't you think you should spend that money on your family? On your kids? On your mothers? On your daddies? On your uncles? On people in your family that needs money? On some stranger that's on here begging for money every day?
So, does that mean you won't be flashing yours, or Jimbo's, or your children's cash apps on your channel, Thelma? Does that mean you won't be accepting donations for the month of December? Does that mean you and Jimbo won't be scamming? You greedy bitch. It just pains both of you so badly when someone else gets a little money that you don't.
From Eastern Kentucky, and we don't do that. And if you don't understand that, I really don't care. Because us women from Eastern Kentucky don't care what you think.
That's right.
If you don't care what we think, then why are you on here running your mouth?
And, all these YouTube fakes, like literally fake people, like Crime Time Ground, hiding behind a avatar and a fake voice. Fake. You don't exist. You're phony, fraud, a nobody. You have no soul. You have no belief. You have no love. You have no hate. You're just fake. Then I got real life stuff. Real life. I got hugs tonight. Hugs from family. Not blood family. Family.
Jimbo, you call me a fake, a phony, and a fraud with no soul because of my computer voice and no photo. It's you that are the fraud. Felony Theloni. You and Thelma committed fraud, because you're not man enough to support your family. You could get off your dead ass and work, but you choose to live off the government instead and bitch about other people. You're a thief, scammer, liar, hypocrite, and child mer. You don't like me because you're an antagonistic narcissist. Meaning, you couldn't one-up me. You couldn't take advantage of me. Because you have nothing to go by. You know nothing about me. And, an antagonistic narcissist just can't stand not being able to get something over on someone. And, you don't like me because I know the truth about you. All antagonistic narcissists view all relationships as a struggle for dominance. They emotionally and perhaps also physically and sexually oppress, intimidate, and violate others to experience and maintain feelings of power and control. 12 is 12, motherfucker.